What's up, you guys? Welcome back to our channel. We are coming at you from the capital of Romania. We are in Bucharest, and this is our last city before we take off to our next country, and we're doing my favorite thing today, a food video. We can't wait to show you guys what delicious food they have, so let's go.
Today we are going to be trying traditional Romanian food, and we are starting out at this restaurant. We are going to be having lunch here and then later on dinner, and we'll be trying a whole bunch of different dishes. And here it is if you guys want to see the name. It is a very traditional and very nice restaurant, and they have a lot of different traditional offerings, and you can see that the decor going in here already is beautiful, as well as the architecture of the building, and we are really excited to get in here and eat.
I'm starting off with an appetizer. This right here is called an eggplant salad. It doesn't look like your traditional salad. It's more of a spread. It has some pomegranates on it, some black sesame seeds. It looks really good. I have had this before made by Attila's mom, and I loved it. So I can't wait to try this one either. We're gonna start off with some bread. We're gonna put a little bit of it on it. It doesn't have a strong eggplant smell. Let's taste it. That is so good. It has a strong eggplant flavor. It's nice and creamy. There's no big chunks in it, and it has like a smoked flavor to it a little bit. It's so delicious.
So it definitely does taste very good. I prefer a little bit more of a smokier taste when my mom makes it. The taste is a little bit smokier. She usually makes it on a wood burning fire, or even in the kitchen over like a burning fire, so it has like more of a charred taste to it. But this is very delicious, and of course I've had this many times before, and it's one of my favorite spreads actually. When I saw that it was called a salad on the menu, I thought it would be something different, but it is very delicious, and this is something that you guys must try if you're coming to Romania, and other European countries might have it as well, but highly recommend trying this one out. To start off, I got something that is very traditional and popular in Romania. It's something called ciorba de burtă, and it's called tripe soup in English, and it is a soup that is slow cooked with pieces of cow stomach, or it depends, it could be lamb as well, but it is a stomach that is cooked over here, and it actually smells extremely delicious. I have never tried this meal before. My friends have had it before, my Romanian friends, and they all said that they love it, but I've never kind of tried it because I was kind of scared to try it because of the stomach part. But here I am, I'm gonna try it today, and I must say it smells very delicious. It has like a garlic smell to it. It's very creamy as well, you guys can see. I'm just gonna start off by trying the soup by itself without the stomach, and then I'll try the stomach as well. So it is very nice, it's very creamy. I don't even know how to describe it exactly, but it's very delicious. It does have a little bit of a garlic taste to it, and you do get a very spicy pepper to go alongside with that. And right now I'm gonna go ahead and jump into it and try the stomach as well. Right here I got a big piece. So very soft, a tiny bit chewy, and it's extremely delicious. I'm kind of sad that I never tried this before. I wish I would have given it a chance before, but it is very delicious, especially the way it's made at this restaurant. It's excellent.
I'm not a huge fan of internal organs, but Attila's making it sound really delicious, so I'm gonna give this a try and see how it is. I'm gonna start with the broth too. Really strong garlic flavor, creamy garlic flavor. It's really light. It's actually not that heavy. Let's give the stomach a try. It's not bad, but I don't like it that much. It doesn't taste like it doesn't have like a beef taste or anything to it. I don't really know what it tastes like. It doesn't taste like anything to me. It tastes like a organ, to be honest. Weird aftertaste.
Although Zay doesn't seem to be a big fan of this soup, I'm a very big fan, and I would definitely order it again or get it again. Yeah, I think you guys should try it and give it a try yourselves and see how it tastes if you guys like it, because I'm a huge fan of it and I've never tried it, so give it a try and see how it is.
For my main, I got chicken with polenta. Chicken looks like it's in like a creamy sauce with mushrooms. That's all I spot so far. And the polenta is boiled cornmeal, and it has the consistency of mashed potatoes. We're gonna give this a try and see how it is. Okay, I'm gonna grab a big piece of chicken. It's like cut up chicken breast. Really delicious, very light. It's in this like thick, creamy sauce. The sauce doesn't have like a strong flavor to it, almost like Alfredo, but it's really good.
You're supposed to eat it with the polenta. Try it out.
Okay, Attila says I'm supposed to eat it with the polenta, so I'm gonna mix this cornmeal with the sauce and see how it is. Really good. The polenta definitely has like a mashed potato consistency to it. It like falls apart in your mouth. The cream is really light, a little heavy, but very light tasting. It's a delicious meal. I'm loving my meal. I do have one thing to say about it though. There's a lot of sauce. Like, I'm generally not like a saucy person, but as I started eating it, I just realized that there's just way too much sauce here. So that's my only complaint about it, but maybe someone else would love this.
For my meal, I got something very traditional, which is going to be stuffed cabbage rolls, and they are stuffed with minced pork, and there's also some pieces of pork on it as well right here, some bigger pieces of like bacon, and of course polenta on the side for me as well, with a spicy pepper. And these peppers are pretty spicy. I only managed to eat about half my pepper the first time, but this is looking very good and it's smelling very good. Here is the cabbage roll. This is another meal that I grew up with and I ate a lot, and smells very delicious. This to me, an ultimate comfort food in my opinion. It tastes so delicious. The meat with the cabbage, a classic meal. This is another meal that you guys have to try when you're traveling Romania. Perfect.
I'm gonna give this a try and see how it is. Hopefully I like it more than the soup. Oh no, the meat is falling out.
I think Zay will definitely like that a lot more than the soup, so let's see what she thinks of it.
That is so good. The meat is so soft. The cabbage leaves are so soft. You don't have to chew them a lot to break it apart. And it has a little sour taste to it, but it's really flavorful and very delicious.
For dessert, we got something really special, something traditional once again. It is called Papanash, and it's basically a donut, and I'm not sure what's all on it over here, but you get sour cream and jam on the side, and it seems like they already put some on it. And there's this little donut ball as well over here. I have never tried this dessert before. It's my first time, but it's looking very delicious. And I gotta say that Zay and I are both pretty full, and this order of Papanash actually comes with 2 donuts. So these 2 are 1 order of Papanash, and usually they would put it on 1 plate, but right now they separated it so we could both try it. But let's give it a try over here. It is very soft. It's very dense as I'm cutting it over here, with a lot of delicious sauce. You can see the inside of it over here. Let me just scoop up a little bit more jam. That is incredibly delicious. It's a little bit crispy on the outside, very soft on the inside, and it has a little bit of a vanilla flavoring in it. With all the sauce, with the jam and everything, it is so delicious. I mean, this is a must try, guys. If you love dessert, and let's be honest, who doesn't? You gotta try this when you're coming to Romania.
Looks like it's my turn. I'm just gonna go for the top right here. It looks like a donut little bit. That's really good. This donut on the top was really crispy, and when you bite into it, it like has a burst of sweetness, kind of like honey. I'm gonna try the bottom portion now. There's jam and sour cream, and let's see how these two complement each other. Oh man, it's dense. Ooh. It's really thick, it's really dense. Let's see how it is. That's really good. All the toppings complement each other. The donut is so fresh. They literally just took it out of the oven. So delicious.
All right guys, so we just finished our lunch and that was a massive lunch. We're both so full that we can barely honestly walk right now. And that was really tasty and delicious. Every single thing we had, except Zay didn't like some of her stuff, but
I liked all of my stuff. I just thought there was too much sauce in the chicken, and the soup I wasn't a fan of.
Yeah, but anyways, I think it's time for us to head home and take a little nap before we have dinner, because like I said, we are stuffed. But before we do that, we're gonna go ahead and show you guys a quick b-roll of the city, because even though this video is all about food, this city is very beautiful, and we want to show you guys some of that as well. So here it goes.
We hope you guys enjoyed that beautiful b-roll of the city of Bucharest. It is really a beautiful place. It is dinner time, so we're gonna go grab some dinner, but dinner this time is gonna be craft beer. We're still a little full from all of the food that we had earlier, and we've never really done any type of craft beer tasting in any of the countries that we've been to, and we're in Romania, we're pretty close to a bar, so we're gonna go do that for the end of the video.
I gotta say that I love Bucharest so much that I'm kind of sad that we didn't get to do a full Bucharest city video, but we decided to do the food video for this one. But I would have really liked to show you guys a little bit more of the city, the history. There's a lot of nice buildings, so I definitely recommend booking a few days here and not only trying the food over here, but also taking a look at the whole city, the history. You can take a tour or something like that, because I really think that would be worth it. And I honestly just loved walking around this city. I think it's great.
Yeah, the city is beautiful, but the traffic is crazy.
Oh yeah, driving around Bucharest is absolutely no joke. There's some incredibly complex intersections, and it can be scary if you're not used to it, but we managed, and we're leaving tomorrow, and we were able to survive. So we have made it to our bar of choice. Zay picked this one, and I gotta say she did a fantastic job, because the vibe in here is impeccable. The place is called Zaganu, and you can see from the outside there are barrels. You can sit on the outside on the street. There's an upstairs and a downstairs, and it's all craft beers and all kinds of different beers that you can get here. And we just ordered 2 flights of beers, and we're gonna be trying 4 different beers each, 8 in total, and I could not be more excited. We'll show you guys when they arrive. As you guys can see, the upstairs over here is looking very nice. You got these retro, cool looking couches over here, and there's absolutely nobody up here because this place was closed, and they let us come up here and they opened it for us, which is really nice. And there is the name of the restaurant over there, or the bar. It is Zaganu, and you can see just how cool the chandeliers are. It's made of beer bottles, and that is really, really cool over there. And all the beer bottles say Zaganu as well. And they have a ton of different kind of craft beers. And you can see, you can even sit here by the window and look out on the street. So this is a really, really good pick by Zay.
We got our craft beer. We ordered 8 different kinds out of the 9 available, and I have to mention these are all local craft beers, so they're from Romania, brewed and everything. We're gonna try them all and see how they are. We also forgot to mention that this is a restaurant and there is bar food here, and everything smells so delicious. There's pizzas, gourmet hot dogs. We got this trio of different appetizers like smoked sausages, olives, and peanuts, just to snack on while we're drinking the different types of craft beer. But yeah, do come check this place out. It's really cool. I'm gonna start off by trying this one right here. It's a blonde lager. It's lighter. I like the lighter beers. I don't like the strong, like a sour or like a really dry beers. I think this one might be good. Let's see how it is. Very delicious. Very light. Doesn't have a really strong beer taste to it actually. It's really good.
I also got my 4 beers right here, and the first one I'm going to be trying is the Hefeweizen. I'm not even sure how you pronounce that name. I've never actually heard of this beer before, but here it is. Not a very strong smell at all. Very flavorful, a little bit more sweeter. It's definitely not like a lager. It's not a light beer. It almost looks unfiltered. I'm not too sure, but it's very delicious. I love this one.
My second beer is called Adonis, and it's an American Pale Ale. Looks pretty light. Doesn't look filtered too much. Let's see how it is. It's really good. It has a citrusy aftertaste. It's similar to like a Blanc. It's really smooth and it's really delicious.
Our 2 flights of beer also came with this bowl of nuts, and then just like Zay had mentioned, we ordered some tapas. These right here are delicious. They're spicy sausages. And the olives and the nuts go perfectly with all our beers. And let me try my next beer. The next beer I'm going to be trying is going to be something a little bit darker. It is a red Belgian ale, and it's called Rosie. And here it is. You can see the darker color of it compared to all the other ones. Definitely has a sweet taste to it, or a smell to it. This one is a little bit stronger. It is very delicious still. A little bit of a fruit taste to it, and I love it. Once again, I mean, I don't think I'm gonna not like any of these, but they're all delicious.
Beer number 3 is called Zaganu IPA, and Zaganu is the name of this place. Looks pretty good, really light. Let's see if it tastes like that. It's really good. It's super smooth. It doesn't have a citrus aftertaste, but it has something like it would have a citrus aftertaste. I don't know how to explain it. It doesn't taste like a blonde. It's like a mix of the blonde and the citrus, like Adonis mixed together. It's really good.
So I just tasted Zay's IPA because IPA happens to be one of my favorite beers. I think I really get bored of drinking the same old lager beers or Pilsner beers, and I do love the bitter aftertaste of an IPA, but this one that Zay has on hers is not very strong. It doesn't have a very strong IPA or a bitter aftertaste to it, which it still tastes very good, but I do prefer the more bitter IPAs. But anyways, I'm about to try my 3rd beer as well, and this one is the darkest one of them all. It is the Bruna. It is a brown beer, so check that out. It's almost looking like a cola over here. And I'm expecting this one to have a very sweet taste, so let's give it a taste. Very interesting. I'm not as much of a fan of these really dark brown beers, but this one is not very strong. And yeah, it tastes very good. It's kind of a little bit of a hazelnut chocolatey taste to it, but very light hint of that taste, and otherwise it's pretty good. It's not that heavy.
Last but not least, it's the Zaganu IPL, which is the Indian Pale Lager. It looks super light. Let's see how it is. This is really good. I think this might be better than the blonde. It has more of like a hop to it. It's very delicious. Super light, super delicious.
All right, so it's time for my last beer. This one is called the Zaganu 500. It's right over here, and this is an Imperial IPA. I've never heard the Imperial part of it, but it's an Indian Pale Ale. And it does already smell like an Indian Pale Ale. It's a little bit stronger, so let's hope it has that bitter taste like I like. Let me taste it real quick. This one is very special, I can tell you guys that right now. It does have a slight bitter aftertaste, but it tastes like a caramel candy basically. When I'm drinking it, it's 100% caramel aftertaste to it, and it's very delicious. Very good beer. Anyways guys, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. We went and we tried a whole bunch of different foods. I think 5 different traditional Romanian foods, 8 different Romanian beers here from the craft beer. And anyways, we had a really good time today. Leave a comment down below on what was your favorite part of this video, what kind of foods you like. Leave a like, subscribe, and we'll see you guys in the next one.